So after the defeat today, how can you sum up this afternoon?
Well, definitely not the best first half. For 60-65 minutes, Swansea was better than us. We're trying to change some things in the halftime. And then I think that we put a shift in the second half, especially after 60-65 minutes when we scored the goal. I think that shows what the guys are made of. They have big heart, big soul, and despite not being far from our best game, we try until the last second.
What can you put it down to in terms of the performance being so different from Preston, particularly in the first half?
First of all, I think that we play against a very good team, and football is a game, so sometimes you just need to accept that the position was really good today. As I said, especially I think the way they pressed, the aggressivity they had, the quality they had once they recovered the ball was very good. And perhaps the second goal, I always say the same about staying into the game, and perhaps the second goal killed us, because before the goal and after the goal we had a few minutes that we were a bit off, but that was it. I think that as well we need to understand that this team, this group of players have been under a lot of tension, not only the last couple of weeks, but the last games have been demanding emotionally, mentally, and it's not an excuse, but it's true that perhaps today we miss a little bit perhaps this edge, but I cannot complain about the guys. When you look at the list of players that we are missing today, we knew that Ryan was coming back from an injury, Michi coming back from an injury. I would have liked to start with both of them, but we knew that it was impossible. I would have liked to start as well Illy, but Illy's coming back as well from an injury. Jonathan unfortunately felt muscular issue during the warm-up, and so the level of adversity that these guys have been going through, I just can say bravo for the way we are still competing as a club, as a team, and just trying to show this resilience, this personality. As I said, despite not having a very good game, still trying to get something from it.
Does it affect the whole team having to make such a late change, you mentioned with Jonathan Varane?
Well, it's not optimal. Definitely it's not optimal, but we thought that Foxy could give us his experience. Ronnie is playing in a position that is not his best position, but again, perhaps we felt that could be the best possibility, because Ronnie has played good minutes already in this one, and obviously we knew that the way Swansea will play, we will need someone as well to help Jack there in the middle, and perhaps according to the possibilities we had when both our number sixes, Jonah and Sam, are off, we felt that perhaps could be the best decision.
And was it nice today for you as a manager to be able to give Emerson Sutton a chance to make his QPR debut?
Yeah, definitely one of the good news from today's, and I think we'll reflect about the season, and we're going to make the balance in a couple of weeks, but it's one of the good news from today, and the amount of young players that have played already this season, showing that they can contribute, showing that there is a future, and that we try to give them the best moments. The best. It's not about just throwing them and say that a lot of players this season made their debut, but make sure that they are ready to help the team, and the personality that he's showing on the trainings over the last months, the good games that he played with the squad, I think it was very well deserved, and he played good minutes actually.
And what did you make about the quality of the goal that we did score today?
Yeah, very good goal, and actually I think that we had a couple of situations more in the second half as well. This cutback with Illy, that Emerson was almost there. We had a couple of situations more, but happy for Kadri, because once again is a good goal for him and good goal for the team. The bench impact, I think that once again, same as against Preston, same as many times this season, I think we are the second team in the league that has more goals coming from the bench. Says a lot about the personality and the engagement of all the players, and they know that everybody has a role to play. And happy for Kadri as well, this running behind that we have been asking him to do more often, and getting a good goal.
And a little bit more time now to prepare for Burnley. How do you take that next step?
Well, first of all, as always, reflect about today, what we can improve. I think that we need to get better at beating the high press that today we play against. Rest a bit, because the guys deserve a rest after an intense period, and then try to push, as I said many times, for me until the last minute of the last game of the season. We're going to try to win as many games as we can while we build as well for the future, and then trying to respect a lot, because obviously next game at home is the last one of the season. We're going to play against a very good team that is pushing to get promoted, but we're gonna try our best to give the last 3 points of the season at home to our fans, and hopefully we can close a demanding season in a very good way.